Good morning, everyone. Holy shit. It is good to be back. Hello. I woke up on the wrong side of bed today. Rothgar, good morning. Pat, good to see you. Thank you again for sending out the update for me the other day. I forgot something. Welp. Oh well, it should be fine. I'm supposed to be wearing my brace and I'm not. My wrist still hurts. I went to bed with it on last night and then halfway through the night it came off, so it's somewhere in the bed, and that's what I meant to do. I meant to go find my brace before stream started, and then I was like running around with the head cut off. So yeah. Go get it, big part. Yeah, I'll go get it. Riot time. There we go. Now I have to wrap it. God damn it. Like I said, 10 stream streak, and considering that I was gone for a week and a half again. Has it been that long? I think it's been that long. It might be that. Holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy. 10 stream streak. Well, so yeah, I have to wrap. But so to answer the question, no, my wrist isn't doing any better. Yes, I do need to go to the doctor. I was so violently sick the last week. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm still like hypernasally, and like I still have a bunch of like sinus issues. But yeah, no. This sprays my squirt bottle. Is it because I haven't gone to the doctor? Yeah, why are you spraying me with a squirt bottle? But yeah, so hyper sick, and then it went straight into Cal's birthday weekend, which I was still unfortunately not feeling well for. So we were supposed to do a lot more than what we did this weekend. Thankfully, he's hyper understanding and amazing. So we just kind of I didn't properly react. Gotcha. So we kind of had a staycation. We went out for Halloween, and that was fine. We went out in our Dystopia Rising stuff. I don't think stream's seen it, but it's like Mad Max-esque. So it has like the leather that's all distressed, and I had like the spray makeup on. And it was like very Wasteland Weekend-esque like costumes, but it was great. We went out for a little while. Like I said, I still wasn't feeling well, so we didn't like go party or anything, but we like went out to a local spot that we like hanging out at, and we saw a bunch of friends, so it worked out. Also, I'm drinking water because like I said, I haven't been feeling well, so I have to drink this. Before I can open this. I made sure to set myself a trap. So I have to be able to use the glass. I have to drink the water. So I had so much to do today. I'm gonna give like life updates really quick before we get into BitCraft stuff, because as soon as I get into BitCraft stuff, I know there's a bunch of stuff that's happened since I've been gone. Dude. It has been so busy with everything. Everything has been so busy at like the worst time for me. So I heard there's outposts now. I heard there's like a huge update with Fellowship and the Halloween stuff. Like, the days that I'm not feeling well, I swear, is like whenever like the universe just wants everything to happen. And then today it's gonna be a super short stream, unfortunately, because when Cal gets home from work, we're supposed to be heading out. I meant to wake up earlier today and I just didn't, so and I have to reply back to BitCast because that's supposed to be this weekend, but I'm not going to be able to make it apparently because I have a friend's wedding to go to this weekend that's out of town. And I thought we were leaving like day of. It sounds like we're leaving the day before so that we can travel and get there without being grossed for the wedding. So yeah, it's a hectic week and all coming out of feeling better. So if people see Shock in the channel, like please let me know. I'll probably see him, but like let me know that I have to remind about BitCast because I'm gonna forget. But apparently we're supposed to have Teleroll back, so we'll see. And so I have to set all that up. Being sick sucks, guys. Being sick really sucks. We're gonna jump over to the BitCrafties. Okay, so other than Outpost, was there anything else that went down? Oh shit, what just happened here? Microsoft Edge just updated. Excuse me? Why? But that makes no sense. That makes no sense. I did not initiate that. Okay, so we're back in game. Oh my god. Okay. I need to blow my nose really quick because I forgot to do that right before stream and now my nose is all itchy. So, give me one quick sec. Well, let me know what else there was for the updates. I will go through the patch notes and see what's happening, but I want to like get your guys' opinion first and see what I should check out today. So give me 1 second. Okay. I'll just deal with it again later too. Okay. I'm riding the struggle bus today, guys. The struggle bus is hard. Okay. Mostly just changes to claim research, outpost research completed instantly. That's nice. Markets and banks are now part of claim research instead of items. What the? We just tore up all of those towns. So we got rid of all of the dungeon camps except for the one that's up here. It says tier 1, but it's tier 3 dungeon. So we gave that to Hrothgar to take over, but we did get rid of the other ones. So right now there is no teleport to this one, which is what it is. So now we have to figure out how the outpost stuff works so that we can make the mining camp. Does anyone have an outpost already? Like, does it look different on the map? Like, what? They probably freaking hate the fact that they had to tier it up and now outposts are a thing. That's funny. Okay. Settlement must be township tier 4 to get a market. Previous settlements with the market still keep it. Oh. So you have to be level 4 to get a market. Okay. I can see how that's not actually that bad. Um, yeah. Also, at some point, where is it? I did get the pumpkin hat. Finally. I need to get the other ones before they leave. I don't know how long I have. Because I wanted to make a bunch of stuff. Oh my god. This past week and not being able to do anything, like, really set me back for, like, all this stuff. I did get pumpkin. I logged in, got pumpkin, logged out. I meant to get it on my alt, but didn't. And it is what it is at this point. It'll come back next year, I think. Where is trying to do like switching between playing Fellowship and BitCraft and trying to do movement is like weird. Oh. Interesting. They changed this. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for keeping up with this. I need to do the capsules like immediately. Shit. Yeah, I need to do capsules like immediately. They're trying to drive people to trade in larger settlements instead of everyone selling in their own. So rather than one buyer having to visit 5 tiny settlements across the map, 5 sellers go to a big town makes more sense overall, in my opinion. I agree too. Also, the fact that our thingy is tall now. I guess that happened when we got to tier 6. I just never really noticed. Okay, we have oh. I don't really like how this is set up now. It is what it is. We have a decent amount of supplies. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to use these. I'm gonna have to use these. Which means we just went from 21 to 20. Okay, it took down a day. I have 2 here. I think I can just... Yeah, let's just go... We'll walk over with them. I'm gonna say, I don't think this is shallow enough right there to actually take a mount, but I don't know. So I have to worry about capsules because over the weekend it went down from 21 to 20. Yeah, it went down by a day, making 4 capsules. Oh Jesus, I saw you walking on water. Sarada, how are you? Oh, that's funny. Yes, indeed. So now it's 48 days, but I have to go feed Bob. Bob is important. So making capsules cost supply. Yeah, unfortunately. It's a chunk too. Like it takes a chunk away. They're quite expensive. Quite expensive. Thankfully I had a couple here. Like I said, sorry guys, I'm still sick. I'm like gonna be coughing and you can hear the raspiness of my voice still. Bob. Clipper? I'm trying to think the best way to do this. I guess this is technically slow. I should have gotten on the skiff. It's okay. Let's get down here. Oh, I also don't have the wind. And then we will hop over. So I also heard... Did they fix the boats? Like something... I thought I heard someone say the boats were bad. Unless this was old information. It might have been old information. Because I still need to make the Clipper version. of these. Shit. Where is it? Yeah, I still need to make like the clipper version of like the cargo and the white water. I could have sworn someone said, unless it was like the last one that I was thinking of and I saw the same post, which is a possibility because I have not been in the loop. And it's parking lot again. Also, at some point, we have to go back to the dungeon camps. A single capsule gives a lot of time. Yeah. My brain is all over the place right now. I was talking about something else as well. We have to go back to the dungeon camps because it has like pavement. And I don't want to just leave the pavement. So gotta spend like 20 hours depaving stuff. Normally what you would do is you take like 10 capsules and like drop them off at the same time. So 8 days and then it jumps up to 50 days. Like it's ridiculous. The amount of time on these watchtowers. The amount of time is absurd. Like that's what it should be for settlements. Like watchtowers should decay like hyper fast. It should be the opposite. But meh. Meh. Boop. So, okay. Patch notes. Outposts. I need to pull out some pumpkins and stuff for the hay bales. Buff the output of empty buckets for tier 5 to 10. Wait, where is... Did I just miss the one update? Yeah, I just missed the one update. To research individual professions, players need to craft outposts at the township of the tier they're trying to process. Okay, so... How? Ah. What the heck? Okay. So I'm guessing these are all stuff that we have researched right now. Looks like more drama for Region 5. Oh, is there more Region 5 drama? Researching a tier of township will autocomplete all the things under professions. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this window. It takes up the whole thing. I wish that was a smaller window, but... Okay. But what you can do is just specifically one... Right? That's how that works. So it's either this, Comprehensive Codex, or Ornate Outpost Research. Buy a town to upgrade your claims tech. Okay, so how do you make the research? You still need to unlock the tier on the left before picking up any profession outpost? Really? Oh. So it's cheaper. Okay. I see. I see. So this turns it into for the outpost research. Also, hi Rothgar. Scholar table. Outpost research. Oh, okay. So 1 codex equals 10 research. Well, I guess that's decently cheaper. Oh, excuse me. I guess that is decently cheaper then. Interesting. Where is... So, we want to start working... We need 3 tier 3 codexes. And then tier 4 mining. Okay. Okay. That seems a little simpler. Simpler. So yeah. Expedition camp. You filled that up. That's funny. Well, that works. Oh, and North Ember Isle is at 24 days. Okay, so we'll have to take some stuff up there. I tried to get it from Cal. Cal said just leave it and just fill it, and then if he needs to do something with it, then he'll get on to do something with it. But he's like, for now, just fill it up if it gets low. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so I filled both camps filled up before I got too sick. Oh no, I'm sorry that you are also sick. Oh, I meant to do that as well. I have subscriber badges. I have new ones that Dell made that I have to upload. There's so much I had to do this week and like no time. I think the significance of output will be more at beginning of a wipe because now people can just ship them back. That's yeah. It's definitely going to be one of those things that I think a lot of people are going to implement very early on to just speed it like up, because like having like the mining camp down here, if we would have had it as an outpost, we could have just had it tier 6 already. They spent all that time getting their the township, I guess is what it's called now, all the way up to tier 6. So it's going to be a very, like you said, a very early game thing. And then once you get outposts, there's probably gonna be a lot of outposts of like specific places, like each mining cave. So like the caves is probably gonna get an outpost, which is probably smart. Water. Okay. Banks can be searched at tier 2. Markets are tier 4. Move on map not working with WASD. Showing auto-moderated messages to other players. Naming error and okay, so appears to be an issue when having a pet deployed already and deploying the new. You'll need to first store the other pet before just deploying it for him to show up. Re-added the leave claim wow, that's fun. You can now select different claims from the when using drop-down. Fix some miscellaneous issues related. Okay. Face. So I need to start working on getting those capsules, getting our watchtowers up. I was told over the weekend that we might be targeted by people trying to like take over our watchtowers. I guess stuff's happening. People are upset and supposedly taking it out on like partner settlements and stuff like that. So we'll see. It was just kind of some like background information. I believe those people just started targeting Region 5, probably. But I didn't want, because I saw how low our watchtowers are, and I was like, well, we should probably start filling them up. if that's the case. Also, did they change how tailoring looks? Or has it always had this bit? Huh. Maybe I just attacking towers as we speak. Oh, geez. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I know that there's some things that are happening like behind the scenes with like I guess people being inactive, but other than that, I have no idea. So as long as we're not, I'm just happy we weren't attacked while I was sick. So we'll see. People might get the war that they've wanted for a while now. We have so freaking many shards. We have so many shards. We just need to actually fill up the watchtowers. And at this point, we could probably see about getting some more land if we wanted. Because I know this got taken over differently. Harass partners to they'll quit, which leads to less advertising of the game and depriving the devs of additional money. Not a bad strategy, but it seems like way too much effort to go through over the game to me. The Real Expo Shark, thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. Enjoy your lurking and escaping. Oh, I forgot to put that up. That's a thing that I should put up. Also, what is this notification I got? Started wars. Oh, what is this? Okay. Okay. I have not gotten a call to arms notification just yet. Oh, maybe. Okay. People are bored. That's what that is. People are bored. Have no, so please don't quit the game. Oh, yeah, no. I've told people, like, if we get attacked, like, we'll do what we can, but if it's, like, gonna run people ragged, I don't really care if we lose land or not. I definitely don't. Well, the empire system as a whole needs to be reworked. So, pumpkins, fall pumpkins. We are. Oh, need more materials than just that. Ugh. Okay. I guess I can just make pumpkins. Well, we said we're gonna keep we get to keep the recipes year long. I feel like I'm missing like hay bales and stuff. Is that just through? Oh, it is. It's just through here. Well, there's the pumpkins. I don't see where hay bales are. What? Am I missing something? I'm missing something, aren't I? Maybe Bricko? Bind it to settlements, not necessarily towers. Yeah, it's... I don't know. There's problems with... I want to change the walls to the Gothic fence walls. Seeing that Pat can make 60 construction now. I guess I don't see where the heck the hay bales are. How do I make the hay bales? Unless I missed it. I might have missed it. How do I get the recipes? Oh. Oh, I guess that's the only ones. Okay. Never mind then. I was gonna craft a bunch of the stuff, but I guess I'll just leave it. I will just leave it for now. Also, did you make any of the new furniture? How's the storage looking? I need to get more sunflowers, I think. I have a lot of pumpkins. I don't think it's gonna be enough to, like, last me the entire year, but... Okay. What were we doing today? Hrothgar, do you want me to change the sheet around so that we can work on... I don't have the levels required to gather the mats for the Gothic stuff. I don't have the recipes because expensive. 42. How much do we has? Also, we forgot, and I don't know if you did or not, but apparently when we had the camps, Cal was like, "Did you take the treasury out?" And I was like, So I don't know if we... I don't know how much money that the dungeon camps actually had, if anything. But yeah. Okay. There you go. That way we can get the stuff for the settlement. I don't think they had much, but I forgot to withdraw. Yeah, because Cal was saying he's like, I had like maybe 2K in like one of them. And I was like, oh, okay. We probably didn't. We probably didn't even think about it. That shows how ungreedy we are. We don't care about the money. Gothic stuff construction open for business. Just need to bring me the mats. Nice. Very nice. 8 minutes. Okay, so yeah, it's 500 supplies. Get the 71s soon enough. Jeez. Nice. Have you just been at the mining camp? Okay. So once these are done, I will transfer them over. Okay, so I don't know if anyone else can access the foundries. I know Cal said he was having like a lot of trouble moving them. Like he wasn't able to actually like move some of them. I had to like actually move them myself. I'm like, that seems ridiculous, but how much is the storage? Cause what is it? This is 60 item storage, 60. 54. And what's the other ones that we have? We have these ones, which is 36. Oh, okay. I think we should get the mining camp to tier 4 for the marketplace and branch off into mining / fishing. Okay. So full T4 sheet. I think this is still what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is still what I'm looking for. Jeez. Okay. I think I had where do you want me to watch, here or on YouTube? Hello. Either one is perfectly fine with me. I am able to see chat in both. I cannot respond to chat on YouTube, unfortunately, because it's through OBS. But I can with Twitch. So it depends. Like, YouTube doesn't have ads. So like if ad breaks start on Twitch, you can always go over to YouTube and see. I don't actually think I set up ads again because it was BitCraft. Or BitCast, rather. I have been so out of it. So out of it. Wow. Is that correct? I don't know if that's correct or not. Oh, I guess it is. Huh. Interesting. Scara! Scara! Hello, welcome in. What were you playing? Minecraft? Nice! How are you doing? Long time no see. Mainly because I've been sick. What were you doing in Minecraft? Was it modded? Vanilla? But yes. Hi, welcome in, Raiders. It's been a while playing Expert Pack. How was it? How was it? I haven't played Minecraft in a while. Minecraft is one of those games that I always go back to and I play probably once a year at least. Super fun, actually. Oh, that's cool. Joker, welcome in. Also, Milk Fan, welcome in. That's funny. Yeah, I usually have like a server like once a year. Noxy, how is everyone? Yeah. It's so good to see everyone. Today is a like super impromptu, like, hey, I'm back now. So thank you very much for stopping in. Thank you very much for that raid. What was I was doing something. I forget what I was doing exactly. I got completely derailed. Oh, that's what I was doing. Completely derailed. Shoot. Let's be smart about this. I'm still a noob and getting overwhelmed a bit, but everyone is so helpful and always help. Aww. That's always good. That is good. What's making you overwhelmed? If I'm not to ask. I've only ever really played, I was gonna say I played the Sev pack. I don't tend to play modded. I tend to play just vanilla Minecraft. So every server that I've made has been just a plugin server. But there are some, like, the Sev pack had a lot to it. Some of the recipes were, yeah, the amount of recipes and how they're intertwined. Yeah, stuff like that. There was a Feed the Beast, I think, full mod pack that had like a magic system in it too, and like just, it was a lot. It's a lot to handle when you have like a 20 by 20 freaking grid of like resources that you have to get. I tend to stay away from tech. Now I do. But playing Sev Tech was actually pretty fun. It ramps up like slowly. What am I doing? That's catalyst, pigment. There we go. We needed 700. Shoot. Shy. We'll see how it goes. This is a huge pack of that. How's the computer handling that? There's some mod packs out there that they are way too intensive. It's kind of like playing modded Skyrim. Like, I remember the days when modded Skyrim first came out and like people would just load up Skyrim and then just crash their computers. Just the first load takes too long. Yeah. I could see that. It's like me booting up my hard drive. Anytime I try to like access the files on my computer, it takes me like 5 minutes the first time. Imposter requires you to actually play through these mods because the end of one mod is the start of the next. Oh. And then the amount of mats you need is cranked up a bit. That's cool. Yeah, that was kind of like SevTech. SevTech kind of like progressively walked you through. Yeah. And then like it taught you simplistic stuff. Well, so you started in like Stone Age and then you go into like space. Yeah. I also enjoyed SevTech. SevTech was definitely good. With the horsepower, yeah. SevTech was definitely very good. I was always kind of shocked of people making mod packs for Minecraft, and just Minecraft itself is like a game engine, which is great. And be like, I'm making a game. What you making? Minecraft. Like, what? It's true though. Mod packs are just Minecraft engines. Okie dokie. Have a good night. Thank you again for stopping in and hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your night. Get some good sleep. Dark streaming the mod dev 2, creator of SevTech and Sky Factories. Yep. I'm definitely doing better. I'm still a little sick and nasally and sinus stuff, but I'm definitely doing better. So, yay. Get some sleep. Oh, my nose is still bothering me though. I enjoyed playing Sky Factories. I can't remember. There was one that I played It was like the original. And it was it Sky Factory? I think it was. There was, or no, is it Skyblock? I forget what it was called, but I remember playing it, and it's you're in the sky, you're on one block, you start with a tree and like some dirt. And it's not one block, because when we tried to play it, I was like, oh yeah, you have to like hump trees and sieve through sand and dirt and stuff like that. And every single time I tried to find it, I couldn't find it. And it just gave me one block. And I was like, I don't want to play one block. I want to play like... Looks like Tyr and Tor are both valid spellings for imposter. Oh, really? It's Skyblock? Yeah. They have different starts. Yeah. I wanted the one where it actually had different recipes and stuff that you could do. Like, you have to actually sift stuff. Because that was the first one I played. And if you stood there and literally, like, shift-clicked, you could hump trees and make them grow faster. It's funny. Let you choose a starter island. I know, there was one that I was playing for a while that it didn't have any of, like, the external islands. And I'm trying to, like, because I know there's a few where it's like, okay, you like go out to an island, and that's how the professional lumberjacks do it. So like there were some that like had outer islands, some that didn't have outer islands, and then you had to like craft everything. I like the one that didn't have the outer islands, and then you had to craft everything like yourself, and they had different like ways to get it. So like you would gather water with like a bucket or something, and when it rained, stuff like that, and then you would use that for like other things. I like the more complicated, but like at the same time, it wasn't really that complicated. It's just different mechanics. Del, good morning, Del. I haven't done the thing yet, and I need to do the thing. I immediately, like, I was up, like, I woke up so late today. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, woke up so late. I had so many things that I needed to do today, and I was just like, and at this point, I'm gonna have, like, an hour and a half left of, like, streaming, which sucks. If you like it complicated, you're more than welcome to hop on the imposter server. That's funny. If you like it complicated. No, that sounds really cool. That does sound really cool. If I have time to play Minecraft, I definitely will come check you guys out. I miss playing on Minecraft servers. We had like a whole group of people that was part of like MC Tastics. Such a great name. But Taz's group was so long ago. That's where I met Chibo Shofu was through that, which was funny because that's what changed my entire life. Playing Minecraft changed my whole life. If I hadn't played Minecraft, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Like, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. But yeah, I was with that group. We played, I think we played combat games. Like there was a server, like we server hopped, I think a couple times, but it's more fun together, even if you have separate places, to help each other out and ask for advice. Yeah. Having like a group to play Minecraft with. Every once in a while, it's nice to like start up a solo world, but it's just way better to play with people. The only thing that for me, I used to try and get servers going, like Minecraft servers, and I would try to like get a bunch of people to play them, and they would last maybe like a month or two, and then people would just be like, nope. I'd be like, And we paid good money for those servers. At one point, we were paying like $60 a month for like one of the servers, because we wanted to be able to host like 50 people. And so we bought like a really good host. Oh, I can finally put my watch on. I haven't worn my watch all weekend. Oh, finally. I can put my watch on. I did it because Cal's birthday was yesterday. And so I wasn't streaming yesterday because it was Cal's birthday. And I pretty much took my watch off for the entire weekend just to kind of like hang out with him. That's the way for MC servers in my experience anyways. Peaks and valleys. Yeah. I got Azuri sent me a message about playing Vintage Story, and it was last night and I forgot to respond. There's so many messages I have to reply back to, like Shock's message, Azuri's message. So many messages. But yeah. There's just so much going on. People have... I guess it's a turbo thing. But people have different fonts now on Discord, which is very interesting. And I'm like, I don't know if it's something... Oh, no. Yeah, people have different fonts on Discord. It must actually be like a turbo thing. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, I have to like... Oh my god. I have to set up for BitCast this weekend. Because I'm not going to be able to do BitCast this weekend. I have to... What date is that? The 14th. 14th. Okay. Well, I sent one message, but that's like one of the most important messages that I do have. Oh, excuse me. Nightbot. Is a 2-month subscriber. I forgot about that. I forgot that Nightbot was subscribed. Okay, that I will actually have to address later because that's like a longer than 2-minute thing. Okay. I wanted to... there we go. I needed to put that back on, which is why I told Mom that I was live today. But I haven't seen her. Grr. Today is just so all over the place. Because I also have therapy tonight, and we're supposed to be... Her PC must still be cold. It's true. It hasn't heated up. She turn it on. Forgot to turn it on. And to answer, yes, I've just been grinding construction at the mining camp. Ah, nice. Okay. How is the mining camp doing, by the way? Have you mostly cleared it at this point? I know it's gonna take a while. Oh, my nose. So yeah, today as soon as Cal gets home, we have to head out. And then there's still 2 big pillars left. That's funny. That's it though. 2 big pillars, or is there like more? And then I think Wednesday. Is it Wednesday, Thursday's fine? I only have 2 days this week that are like actually like chill. And then we leave to go out of town Friday. Of the 5 Hearth asked me to work on, there are still tons of pillars elsewhere. Ah, I see. So it's like, it's a super busy week for me. Super busy week for me. Why did I not? That was awkward. Okay. Okay. That's done. I'm like slowly getting through the things that I need to do. Very slowly. I do need to blow my nose down. Sorry. It's so frustrating. There we go. At least for now. I'll use my nose good for now. There we go. Let's see. What else do we have? So we're working on mining camp. We still never got the kitten. And I have fish everywhere. Everywhere. I just kept putting it in banks. I'd go out, I'd fish, and then I would just find like the nearest bank and then shove all the fish in the bank. And that was it. Did they fix... I hope they did. I hope they fixed the stalls. Because I don't want to have to keep changing the stalls around. Okay. I don't like how they set this up. This seems weird. Okay, so this is... Why is that here? What happened? Huh. Shouldn't it be here? Yeah. Alright. So weird. So freaking weird how some of this, like, works. I don't think it's counting this on the sheet. I'm pretty sure it's not counting any of that on the sheet. Maybe, though. Maybe. Okay, what was I... I think I might actually have that stuff. Alright, let's go check and see what we have in... here. So we need... banana. Banana. Okay, split stack. I just want to take the one. Straw tier 2. We need 80. Jeez. Split stack. Wait, no, that's tier 1. Cancel. Oh, I don't have. So tier 1, split stack. Okay. Do we have the... Oh, we don't have that much gypsite. Did I have... crop oil, tier 3. Oh, hey. We have all that. Oh, hey. Enjoy the 1 hour. Thank you very much. I keep forgetting. That's a thing. Boop, boop. 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 And boop. There we go. And then the one for me. Okay, so we don't have any of those. What? Well, at least we have the crop oil. Tier 4, we need 4. We didn't have any braxite, did we? Fish oil. Split stack 1. Take the rest of that. Fish oil, tier 3. Split stack 1. Take that. What is happening? Okay, citric berry. Tier 3. What tier braxite and how much? Tier 1, 2, 3. 160, 68, 32. So quite a bit. Quite a bit. At least I have all the chum Chum, 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 chum. I haven't done any of those. I do not have that much, but I'll give you what I have. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's if you want to put it in the deposit box, then I will pick it up on my way and take care of it. 100 pigment, so we need 500 tier 2. We have 335. Can take care of that. Crushed shells. Look at how many crushed shells we have for tier 4. Oop. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit. Oh, we need parchment. 142 times 2. So 142 times 2 is 8 or 284. 284. Okay. Tier 3 is 60, which we don't have. Tier 4 is 200, which we don't have. But I will work on that stuff. Don't have leather right now. How much files? I'll just take all of this. Novice study journals. Why do I has? Huh. Okay. Well, time to put everything in. Actually, we're just gonna get rid of you. Alright. Now let's go dump stuff in stalls. I don't like how that looks anymore. So weird. Okie dokie. Start all. That's the here we go. Hey, there's Mom. And then I have to process those. Processing. Actually, let's do glass first. Oh, I need to... Shoot. I need... sand. I've just been putting random stuff in random places now. Random stuff in random places. Ooh. That was a shiver if I've ever had one. Okay. So those are in. I'm gonna have to go get more tier 2 sand, which then also has the possibility of a lucio. Craftable. Okay. Craft that. Let's see what mommy said. Okay. She just replied an hour later saying that she's sick today. Sounds like everyone's getting sick right now, which is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna use this really quick while this crafts. Okay. What did mom say? Oh, yeah. So yeah, sounds like mom is not feeling well today. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, people. I was like, is there drama in Region 3? Thankfully, doesn't look like it. It just looks like the same people. Oh. I have to remember to do that. I have to remember to go get my stuff. Okay. So we have Wait, what is going on? That's weird. Okay. Trying to figure out what else we need to craft. So 500 tier 2. We need the Braxite, the citric berry. We can go do that. We can also do citric berry. For some reason, like, I know I've said this before, but I like the gathering, which just gives you something. Instead of having to be like, oh, you have to like hope it drops and like, or craft it and then like process it and then it can happen. Like, I don't mind if it's a one or two step process, but like, I hate tailoring. Tailoring is like 4 steps. Tailoring is so fucking long. Okay. Ah. It really does feel like I slept on the wrong side of the bed today. Gotta farm half of the mats and then gather others and then process it all, and then you still need to wait on them. Yeah, tailoring is rough. Yeah. Pros, hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm back now. I'm still not like absolutely 100%. My sinuses are still meh. So I'm still coughing and still nose issues, sinus problems. But other than that, I've been doing pretty well. Still have my wrist wrapped. Still got my wrist wrapped. Gotta get gotta get it checked at some point soon. See what's going on. The worst part is, so this wrist is okay. But it was getting sore because I have to overcompensate and do everything with my left hand, and I was like, oh no. One of these days I'm not gonna be able to do anything because I can't use my hands. So like picking stuff up, like I go to pick it up with my right hand and I'm like, shoot, I can't do that. So definitely need to go get it checked out and see what's going on. I'm really hoping it's not like legit carpal tunnel or anything like that, but it hurts. Like, I pretty much have it wrapped 24/7 right now. Craftable. Oh, hey! Hrothgar finally got his Santa outfit. He looks like Santa Claus now. Caused by... I hope it wasn't caused by BitCraft, otherwise I'm in trouble. No, it was playing Fellowship that one weekend where we played for 4 days straight, pretty much. It wrecked my hand. And, like, I still played Fellowship a little bit afterwards, but if I'm playing Fellowship, I have to, like, tight wrap it. And that sucks because then, like, an hour later, my wrist is, like, hyper itchy. There. Not that I don't like right now it's not like super tight wrapped. It's wrapped, but it's not like unmovable. I have an eyelash. Grr. Gosh darn it. Okay. So, like, I can still kind of, like, move it around, but if I'm, like, tight wrapped, like, I have it all the way up to the top of my hand, and, like, I have it, like, brr. And so then I can just sit there and I, like, mummy mouse hand. I am currently working on getting stuff together for a tier 3 to tier 4 settlement. We're trying to get the mining camp up to get the marketplace, and then we're going to start making it a actual mining camp. So like one of the outposts. Seeing that I was sick during the introduction of that. So at some point we're going to figure out how that works and see about getting that to tier 6. Because we have, like, it's in a really good location. So it's here. So we can get, like, fish and stuff out here too. So we can make it a mining fishing camp. Mining fishing camp. Oh, hey. That's a message I've been waiting for. Okay. Hobwa. Again, I feel like today, like, it's comically funny, like, just how much to get done, and like running so freaking late. I'm still really tired. Like, I feel like a fishbowl is like on my head. Like, I'm hyper fuzzy brained, more than normal. But excuse me. I like the outpost changes except for market being tier 4. We were talking about that earlier, where it kind of makes sense instead of having like 18 different locations that like you would put it at, like, where like actual one sec. I keep snagging. I had a blister on my finger and it like popped the other day, and now it's snagging. But yeah, we were talking about having, instead of having like 5 different places to go find stuff from markets, then you only have like one. Which makes sense for BitCraft. There's a reason why I make tons. People love convenience. Well, there's with teleport costs for everything, I can understand wanting to only have like a central location that like is the main hub. I've been feeling similar today. Fuzzy head, body feels sad, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't, it doesn't feel like sad. Like, I just feel sluggish. I guess that's the same kind of like feeling. Like I said, I really do think I woke up like on the wrong side of the bed. The past weekend, and it's probably because my sleep schedule has been so bad. Like, I was going to bed at like 6 o'clock in the morning. It slowly started rotating because I was like, oh, I'll go to bed at 2, and then I went to bed at like 3, and then went to bed at 4, and then went to bed at 5, and then I like slept in until like 2 o'clock 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which sucked because like, but I'm like, I'm feeling sick and gotta rest. But yeah, it just sucks when it was like feeling sick, and then, like I said, Cal's birthday weekend, and just, yeah, I just was not prepared for today, like, at all. Was not prepared for today at all. And then today is going to be busy because I have to go do stuff when Cal gets home, and then I have therapy later, and it's just, welcome back to reality. Which is funny. I had this conversation last week, or It was Cal's birthday. Happy birthday, Cal. Yeah, I will tell him that everyone said happy birthday. His birthday was yesterday. His birthday was yesterday. Mine. I think we might end up having a bitcast on my birthday. Sniff factor alley who's gravity. Yeah. But I had this conversation with my therapist like a couple weeks ago, I think. Where we were talking about, I think the conversation started because of motivation. And I was talking about how, for me, motivation is like the top thing on my priority list. So if I don't feel motivated to do something, the likelihood of me doing said thing is like so low. And that doesn't work when you have to adult. And so you have to just kind of get stuff done. Like you have to do dishes, you have to come bearing rock, that's funny. You actually have to do stuff. And you can't just do it when you feel like it, because that when you feel like it, it's never going to happen. And so we were talking about how, for me in particular, because I don't necessarily have responsibility, I don't really have like, if I wanted to just straight or like sleep all day and then like I could. So me to get motivated, like it takes a lot, and it sucks, because then when we talk about like people, like normal people who get up, they go to work, like Rothgar taking the kids to school, like he's not here, he's taking the kids to school. But like those are things that you just have to do, and I don't have to do them right now. And so like it's like gonna smack into a brick wall at some point, and I'm like, I always get so flustered, or I get anxious, or I get like easily confused and upset. And I was like, so like days like today where I'm like, oh shit, I have so much to do. In reality of things, it's not that much stuff. It's just that my mental fortitude with dealing with a bunch of stuff is like low, because I don't have the responsibilities that like most people do. And so it's weird and it's difficult, but at the same time, like I have to remember, like there's people that literally have to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work, get home friggin' 4 o'clock in the evening, 6 o'clock in the evening, sometimes even like 8 o'clock at night. Like, and people do that like day in, day out. And I'm like, oh, here I am whining about, oh, I didn't message someone. Like, it's terrible, but it's my reality. Like, that is my reality, where I'm like, I get so like flustered, like today, where I'm like, oh, we have to go do stuff. And I'm like, I just wanted to sleep all day. Like, I feel like a goddamn princess. Like, it's both good and bad, because like it's good to be in that spot, but it's bad because like if something ever happens and I actually have to take care of myself, like it's gonna be a nightmare. I've done it before, and it's not like I've lived 35 years of my life somehow. But yeah, it's so weird. And I'm like, I can't do it. I'm so stressed out. And then, no, it's not nearly as difficult as, it's just no mental fortitude, at least anymore. It's just funny. But I also, I don't know. It might be because I haven't taken care of myself very well this last like 2 weeks. because being sick and all that, like I've been super lethargic, and I'm like, oh, it's just my body recovering. It can be rebuilt, yeah. But like, I wish for you to find the fortitude you need. It's true. It is. It'll be something that I have to pick up quickly next year. Gotta pick it up quickly next year. It doesn't take into account the mental effort required for different people to complete a given task. Yeah. 'Tis true. Like, a task that might be, like, hyper easy for some person could be, like, the most difficult thing for another. Cue montage! Hi, Mog! How are you? Sorry, just making sure things are good for heading out after Gal gets off work. Oh, jeez. I math with Eid. My wife melts down with it. Yeah, me and math don't get along at all. Too sleepy. Same, very much same. I'll ignore messages at times as well because it just takes too much effort to deal with it, and then the people pleaser in me also gets anxious that they'll think I hate them for not responding. So if someone messages me when I don't feel like talking, it puts me in a state where my brain believes I have to choose between ignoring them and making them hate, oh no, or think they hate me, or put aside my own needs and respond when I don't have the energy to. Not everyone has to go through that much effort to respond to a DM. I am pretty much the exact same way. Which is interesting because when I told, so I have like an entire amazing support system, like medical support system behind me. Like I have a life coach, I have my psychiatrist, I have my psychologist, like I have an amazing support team that has been built up over the last like 5 years. And so at one point I told my psychiatrist that I started streaming, and I think I broke their brain, like, of them being like, aren't you like hyper antisocial? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, how does that work then? And I'm like, oh, it's fine. And it's so weird because I do have like, I have like, what is it called? Extroverted tendencies, but then once like my cup is full, then I like crash out antisocially. Like people would make fun of me for disappearing for like months and years on end. I did disappear for 7 years. Like it does happen. Like I will just up and disappear, and like I have to try my best to not do that. And so like I felt bad this entire time where I'm like, I was legit sick and had that I need to like let people know, because like I was like, I haven't disappeared. Like I just kept trying to be like letting people know like this isn't a choice that I'm making right now. Like I'm not trying to disappear, because that's something that Pat can contest to. Like you can, like he's been there for like 90% of my disappearances. It's also breaking those negative mindsets and add amount of effort. The crusty loaf of empathy. I love that name. That is great. And with the black cat. Aww. Welcome in. You have to take care of yourself first. Yeah, but there's sometimes where taking care of yourself first is distorted. Like Pat was saying, where it's like you think one way, but it's not the reality of the situation. And so sometimes, like this past week, where I'm like, oh my God, I haven't streamed. And then September, I took time off and I got sick in September as well. And I was like hyper paranoid because I was like, oh, I got my momentum and now I got sick again. Like what's happening? And so to me, that like freaked me out. And I know a lot of people are like hyper understanding, like, hey, take care of yourself, like make sure that you feel okay. And at the same time, I'm like hyper critical on myself to be like, if you said you're going to do something, you should do it. But it's so difficult for me sometimes to like get myself out of bed. Everyone's online. Holy shit. Hello, everyone. This is the busiest it's been in a long while. Hello, everyone. That's crazy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including me. Wow. Everyone's online. Holy crap. God damn it, Art. That's funny. Someone says, tell me why, and Art says, ain't nothing but a heartache. That's funny. What is this? Yeah, I know. Braxite is the worst. Where's the birthday boy? He's at work. His birthday was yesterday. Had to go back to work today. But we're gonna go out to dinner, and then we have errands that we have to run because we have a wedding that we're going to this weekend. And so we just have to get a lot of stuff done. And then I have therapy later. Like, oh. I love your voice, like radio, warm and with emotions. Oh, well, thank you. I was always hyper insecure about my voice for like a while, mainly because for like I would say like when I first started streaming, probably like 10-12 years ago, like almost 14 years ago, I had that problem where I'm like I couldn't listen to myself. And then I got over it because well, I had to keep listening to myself. I have to like go through my VODs, make sure things were good. So like I got over like hearing myself or seeing myself. But in the beginning, I was like hyper insecure about my voice because it was deep for a female voice. Like I have that like, especially right now because I'm still sick, but like it's very rough sometimes. Like it feels like I don't know. It doesn't have that like soft spoken or like not necessarily high pitch, but like it doesn't sound like a typical, to me, like a typical female voice. It feels lower, but then at the same time, like usually, which is interesting, usually for like what they consider like bedroom voice or seduction voice, it's deeper and it's lower. And I never thought of it that way. Oh no, you're not an uwu girl. Don't make my ears bleed. The travesty. Pretty much. But I always like, I grew up around people that were like that or like hyper soft spoken. And I was always so like, oh no, I'm gonna have this gravelly voice. Like, and it was worse like years ago when I was smoking cigarettes. I got that like, oh man, smoke a pack a day. But it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And then like I'd listen to myself, listen back to myself, and it really wasn't actually that bad. But yeah, I was always self-conscious about it because I have like a deeper voice for a female. But I can also do like, I guess it has range, it has variety. Because there's sometimes where I'm like hyper like excited for something and I'll get into this like more of a high pitch voice. So like you can tell the more excited I am about something, the higher the pitch of my voice is. And I guess that's like actually psychological. But it took me years, like when I first when I waitressed, I had to be very careful because I worked at a Denny's and like most of the clientele at Denny's is like old people. It is. And so I'd have to be careful because I was soft-spoken and as a waitress. And so people would be like, what did you say? Like, what? And so I had to learn to enunciate and talk in a way that like old people can hear you. And so it kind of helped. Whoa, I like Denny's. Are you calling me old? We're all old. Also, I liked your Backstreet Boys in chat. That was Backstreet Boys, but yeah, I want it that way. Damn it. I know. Do you play shooter games? I love playing shooter games, but I don't like military shooter games. So the last shooter that I played that I really enjoyed was a Ghost in the Shell skin. It was First Assault? Ghost in the Shell First Assault, I think is what it was called. But I like fantasy shooters. Like I like playing Halo and stuff like that. Arc Raiders to me seems military. So like I couldn't necessarily play Tarkov, Call of Duty. Like I've played them before, but it's just not my preference. I prefer like fantasy shooters. So like if Overwatch was a first person shooter, which technically it kinda is, stuff like that. Shit, hello. Where's everyone getting these little black cats? It's so freaking cute. Black cat luck. I love it. I love it. If you want, Del, I'm also just fine leaving it. That's up to you. That is completely up to you if you want to fix that. Overwatch is a first-person shooter, though. That's what I'm saying. It kind of is, but like it kind of isn't. Because there's some characters where you just do abilities, but like sometimes it's like a gun, sometimes it's not a gun. Like at what point do you consider it a first-person shooter? Like I loved playing Unreal Tournament. Like that was an amazing shooter. And sometimes it wasn't even a shooter. Like, so yeah. If I could play something like Unreal Tournament again, that would be fun. But I don't think I would be able to play a shooter currently. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play a shooter currently. Oh wait. Oh, I thought that was shells. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, I thought they were shells. What was I working on? Oh, I needed track. Boop. We need 160 citric berries. Citric berries. We'll try and grab those. But yeah, because is a thing right now. So playing like BitCraft is fine, where I can like take a a mouse break, but I was trying to play Fellowship over the weekend and it hurt. So like I definitely need to get it checked. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. But I have to get it checked at some point. And then Genuine, hello, welcome in. Enjoy your lurkin'. Fellowship's still good. I'm having a hard time with it right now. We got to Paragon. So Kat and I were playing a little bit over the weekend. And I feel like some of the time it's okay to play, but I would say like 70% of the time I feel like I'm a horrible player. And it really sucked because I enjoy playing it, but it feels like sometimes for me there's so much going on that I can't keep up with it. And so it feels like mentally I like blank. And so at some point they'd be like, well, why did you die? And I'm like, I don't know. Like I legit, like I don't know. I didn't see something, or like I wasn't paying attention to something. Like multitasking in that way was like hyper difficult for me. Like I just felt like a bad player. And so it's probably just the fact that like I just hit Paragon. I just did the capstone for champion. Yeah, I just hit the capstone for champion, and then we like went into Paragon, but like it went into like high Paragon. Like it went into like rank or like tier 7 and stuff like that. Or no, actually it was like 5 or 6 or so. It was capstone 7, but anywho, it was like higher up in the thing because Cow has been playing, and so he's geared now, and it kind of dragged me into the higher areas, and I just got like my first like yellow gear, and so it just like really, like some days I feel like I just can't play, and then it also depends on my wrist and like yeah. Dungeons is the worst part of it. I don't get it myself. I think personally I like dungeons. You looked to be doing good when I was watching. The lower levels were fine. I just think it's because he's geared and we're queuing together. It's putting us in higher difficulties. Yeah, that's what it's called, difficulties. So it's putting us in higher difficulties, and I don't have the gear for it as a healer, and that's what sucks. Also, I'm missing an amazing trinket. Like, I'm missing the cleanse trinket. And because I'm missing the cleanse trinket, like, it's... yeah, you have to have that, like, higher on. Welcome back, Hrothgar. That's what dungeons are. They're a make you feel shit simulator. It's weird because sometimes I'm like, I know I'm a good healer, like just all the raid experience, but sometimes I feel like I'm brain dead. I like dungeons if the point is to get something good to do something else with. Yeah, but then doing more dungeons. Aww, more Microscape time. That's so funny. By the way, did your daughter ever find you flirting with Pat? Did you ever find the evidence for that? But yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just she gave up. That's funny. I just think maybe like sometimes I just get mentally overwhelmed and like my brain just starts shutting down. I don't know like why, but like doing like a dungeon or two, like I feel like, oh yeah, I can do this. But then I also started to realize that sometimes it's not on me. And because I'm the healer, I take things hyper personally. So like I think if I'm playing Fellowship, like I only want to do it with a 4-stack. Like playing with pugs has been one of the worst experiences. And I don't know. Some dungeons we just did not complete. People were like, we can't do this, and they left. And I'm like, I don't feel like I'm doing something wrong. We did a capstone dungeon, the champion capstone dungeon, which is like this piratey themed one. And I had never seen it. I hadn't seen any of the gameplay. I didn't even know what I was doing. And I was telling Cal, I was like, hey, I don't think this is like a good idea. I want to watch like a video. Like for me, I want to do my research before I ever like step foot into something. And so he was like, it's fine, just do the mechanics. And they explained to us like the mechanics and like what we were supposed to do, and I just couldn't grasp it. Like I could not grasp what I needed to do. And after I watched the video of it, we actually queued like the day or two after. We got the capstone and it was randoms. So it was me and Cal and two randoms. And so I was like, okay, I watched the video. I know what's going on. We had a Tariq and Frostmage, I think. I think we had a Rhyme and Tariq. I know we had a Tariq because he was doing insane amount of damage. But where I had struggled previously, just because I watched the video, I took the time to actually like look at the mechanics, like just watching a video once like really helped me. And so like I just felt so dumb. And like I think it was last night. Yeah, it was last night. We tried doing Silken Hollow or Harrow, the spider dungeon. You play the Twig Weasel, don't you? The Twig Weasel? What? I do play Sylvie. I play the Druid. It's only because I played Rest of Druid and WoW, so I'm like kind of used to it. So we were doing the spider boss yesterday. And we kept wiping. We got through the dungeon. Ash, hi Ash, how are you? We got through the dungeon and so like we got to the end boss and suddenly we're not making it through the phase. Mother's milk was going out and I kept trying to, I had a resistance trinket. I was trying to cleanse people, but I didn't have like my cleanse. What I really need is the cleanse freaking trinket or relic rather. I have my blue one. I just don't have a purple one. And so people kept dying. But then the worst part is the DPS, like I felt like shit. I felt like I was like the worst. I'm like, I can't keep people alive. But again, keep in mind, I just got into Paragon, and it gave me like difficulty 5. And so I was like, I felt hyper undergeared for it, like hyper undergeared. And so DPS kept dying and I was like going through and like, I originally looked at it and then I was watching the DPS. I'm like, it can't be all me. And the DPS were standing in shit. They weren't dispelling if they could dispel. Like I saw someone had the resistance trinket. They weren't popping the resistance trinket. Like they were being bad DPS. And I'm like, this makes me feel like shit as a healer, but I can't keep like with that mentality because like the DPS are messing up, and like having good DPS, like I don't feel like I'm doing a bad job at that point. Like it was so weird. And so I'm like, I can't, like, if I'm doing it, I want to play with a 4-stack. So I like the idea originally, but quickly remembered why I stopped raiding in the first place. I'm looking to play games for fun and relax, not add more stress to my life. Yeah. Do more. I need to change character, but also don't want to start over. It's weirdly enough, it's so easy to technically start over because you unlock the merchant, so then you can buy like the blue or green gear for your alt, and then it gives you part of your tree, and so you can get extra talent points and stuff like that. You just need to do like quick plays to get the rest of your, like the left side of your stuff. So getting through it actually like didn't take very long. I'm not sure if I unlocked them or not, don't remember. Yeah. So like you could play your main and unlock stuff and then switch to an alt. I got Sylvie's skin for Halloween. I want to get Mara's. I want to get a couple of the other ones. I wanted to get them all, but I was like, there's no way I'm going to freaking tank. And my wrist being what it is, I don't want to like injure it any further. So we will have to see. BitCraft question, is the flower hat tradable? Yes. It is now tradable. Protect the wrist. Yeah. It's still all bandaged. But yeah, so like, I don't know. I'm enjoying Fellowship. I like it. It has to be with people. Because at this point, having pugs and not queuing for dungeons that we want and all this kind of stuff, like, it was just frustrating. What's the hat called? Sunflower hat. I'd still play, but I won't log in without a party to go straight into. Yeah. I've unlocked like 3 of the skins so far, but queue times for non-tanks are bleh. What's the times? I've only ever queued with Cal at this point. I was gonna do some quick plays today. So seeing that I completely forgot that we had stuff that we were doing today. What I was originally gonna do was do half the stream as BitCraft and then the end, like the last 2 hours, play Fellowship and do quick plays with people to do unlocks. Because I thought I was going to be able to stream until like my therapy session, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's Tuesday and we said that we were going to get stuff done today, and so I was like, well, there goes that idea. So probably like tomorrow we might do that, because we have until like the 13th or 14th, I think, to get the stuff for Fellowship done. And I need to be doing like quick plays more often, because getting the boxes unlocked. I got a legendary, by the way. I got my first legendary. It was the boots, the moccasins. It changes how you play. Like, it's kind of crazy. What is happening? Did I break it? I don't think I broke it. I might have broken it. I borked it. Grats? What's his grats? Not pay for long, 3 to 4 minutes, but still. Jeez, 3 to 4 minutes. Are you gathering for citric berries? Yes. Oh, the leggy dairy. Yeah. It changes, like I said, it changes how you play, which is interesting. And then depending on which legendary you get, apparently, changes what talents you have. Like, it's kind of crazy. And so having the legendary, like, have to change how I play Sylvie. And I don't necessarily like it, but it's not bad. I was doing more damage, which was interesting. But yeah, no, having bad DPS, like, I didn't realize just how much DPS do. Like, if you're standing in shit, like, people just don't care. They're like, oh, they'll just heal me, and it's like, that's not, like, 48 tier 1, Citric and 20 tier 2. Nice. Yeah. If you want to put it in the deposit box, I will grab that. We need 19 tier 3. And then we need 160 tier 1. So, yeah. I'm gonna fill up my inventory, head back, drop it off, go back out. Do the same thing over and over again. But yeah, no, it's just, I'm enjoying the game still. It's just hyper frustrating to have bad players. And like, we were talking about this the other day where, like, how can you get to that level of the game and be bad? And then I'm like, people just get carried. Like, they go through the capstone and then they get carried. And it's when you have 2 bad people that you really realize, like, oh shit, like, something's wrong. But like, if one person's bad and one person's like good, then they tend to like or they compensate for like the bad player. Like, and I'm like, that's the game. Like, unless you're playing it with a group, that's what it is. Everyone just wants to go to the capstone. Everyone wants to just keep pushing for higher levels and expecting to be carried along the way. Like, and so it's just, it's frustrating, but like, I was watching Cal play and tanking, and trying to get into a dungeon was like a nightmare. Like, he sat in, like, I think it was like 4 or 5 different attempts to get into a dungeon. Like, it was insane. Like, people would just drop as soon if they didn't like the dungeon. They would just like waste people's time and then just like get into the dungeon and then just quit. Like, and then you have to leave group, get out of the dungeon, re-queue. Like, it was, I'm like, no, I will play if it's a group of people at this point. Like, that's it. So we'll see. I really wanted to make a schedule for Fellowship. That way people knew when we were playing. But life was too hectic to actually come up with a schedule. So maybe at some point I can do that again. We'll see. But I do know, like, right now I have to take care of the wrist, so I can't like play hyper aggressively. But yeah, Arc does look like it's a lot of fun. I saw oh, excuse me. There's a friend of mine who her son started streaming, and so he's been playing Arc. I watched like a VOD of his a little bit because I couldn't sleep. And so I'm gonna at some point coach him on like streaming and set up stuff, and he doesn't have like any like about me page or anything like that. So like he's just starting. I think he already has affiliate though, and he had like a main channel or he had like another channel at one point, but then got locked out of it or something. And so who's leaving stuff on the floor? Why are you leaving stuff on the floor? And I can't even pick it up. Berries. Oh, I think I put these in my bank. It's fine. We'll leave them in here for now. But I think I was putting the berries and stuff because I was using them for fertilizer. Okay. Nice. Also, this was the stuff that we had from the mining camps, so if people needed to use it, they can. Nope. There we go. But yeah, so it's the son of a friend's, and so at some point I'm gonna see about helping him out and see what I can do to get him like off his feet, help him with like setting up streams and stuff like that. When I saw him the first time, why is this? Oh, this was pebbles. It looked like Braxite. Well, I'm gonna put that back apparently. But it sounded like his audio was a little off. Like you heard the gameplay, but not him. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do to help him out at some point soon. I meant to message him today, but again, like today was just not a thing. Okay. We have vials. Claim. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. Oh shoot. I meant to... I have to do that as well. I don't know, like, how... There's, like, places that apparently have, like, thousands of capsules. Like, thousands of capsules. And I'm like, how? They just spent all of their time making capsules. Okay. Sorry, guys. It looked like... Yeah, it looked like someone put supplies in, and then I'm, like, taking supplies out to make capsules again. I'm sorry. But we need capsules. I only want to do 2 at a time, because I don't want to, like, drain our supplies. Like, horribly drain our supplies. Yeah. I guess I can take Rampart, put them in here. So I guess these are like useless now because you do it by research. Just I'm thinking about like how much that costs. Like I wish they would allow you to sell them back or like get rid of them and like give you the money for them or something. Oh, okay. It is 3:17. I have to start looking at what's going on. This is really weird. I think like Twitch is telling me people are online who aren't online. And it's like suggested people and I'm like, but that person's not online. Which is weird. I saw someone playing Phasmophobia and I was like, shoot, I was supposed to do that for Halloween and didn't. All because I got sick. I also have to figure out when we're doing Scream Stream this month. I want to still do a collab. Mondays seem to be out of the picture though now, which is hyper unfortunate. So I have to figure out like what to do with that. Because Cal's now rating Wednesday, Friday, Monday, I think. I think it's 3 days. I thought it was supposed to be Wednesday, Friday only, but I guess not. What is... Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask him because I need to start figuring out schedule stuff. I want to make a calendar. I just don't know where to make a calendar at. I guess I'll have to buy, or not buy, but get like a paint program of some kind. Unless Canva does it. I need to find some place that I can like get a template for a calendar and then like update it each week by like what's happening with stream stuff. Because at this point I need to be a little bit more organized with my life. Maybe I won't feel so overwhelmed at that point if I can kind of get a little bit more organized. That way also people kind of know what's going on and it's not like completely up in the air, and maybe it'll give me like a sense of accountability. Because at this moment, that's one of the biggest problems that I have is like motivation and accountability. So I need to keep myself accountable for actually getting up out of bed on time. Yeah. Instead of like, you know, waking up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I had my alarm snoozing every 10 minutes for 2 hours. Like, that's probably why I'm feeling so groggy today, because like, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to either get up or like reset your alarm. You're not supposed to like hit snooze. And that's what I did every 10 minutes for 2 hours. So that, what, my alarm went off 12 times? Is it on your phone or a clock? It's on my phone. I use my phone as my alarm. I always feel fucked if I do that. Yeah. Like, to me, that's like, I don't know. It's the worst feeling. But then at the same time, it's so hard for me to like get out of bed some days. I was doing really well for a while of like, as soon as my alarm went off, I would get up. And I just need to force myself to do that again. A couple of times this week, which is how I know I'm sick because I don't usually need an alarm at all. Oh, yeah. If I have no alarm, I will sleep like the whole day. And that's like, oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot about this. Because last night, my stomach has been upset. Probably because of being sick and then not like eating all that great. So I yesterday ate too much. I just off to see the outside world against my, oh no. Okie dokie, Del. Good luck. Good luck. I hope you make it back in one piece. So last night I ate way too much, like right before bed. And so I was getting up like every 45 to an hour to go to the bathroom. And I decided, I was like, well, I'm going to be up. So I'm going to read. And I picked up and I heard about this by a YouTube video, I think. And it sounded so terrible. And I was like, I have to read this. It's like one of those like things where you're like, everyone's doing it. I might as well join the bandwagon. I finished, which was weird. I had a book that was at like 92% finished. And I was like, well, fuck, I'm just going to finish the book really quick. So for like the first 45 minutes, I read the end of another book. I don't normally leave books sitting. I usually end up like reading all the way. So like if I leave a book sitting, it means that the book wasn't that great. So the book that I picked up, I have to find the actual so the book is called Morning Glory Milking Farm. And the front cover is like a hyper romance novel, but it's a freaking minotaur and like this woman, this human. I am like halfway through the book already. And it is WTF. It is WTF. It's part of the Monster Bait romance series, I guess. But it was apparently a huge book talk thing. And people are like obsessing over it, and like all the smart readers out there are like, enjoy your lurk. Well, good luck also. Yeah, it's something. But there is a video. It was, oh, shoot, what was her name? I guess she does like political stuff a lot of times, but instead she was doing like this book review thing. It might be a while back. Jeez. I've been watching a lot of T1 behind the scenes stuff. Where the heck is it? It should be around here. Why is it repeating? Also, I will talk about it in just 2 seconds. What? Where? Oh. Here it is. Okay. I'm gonna link this. It's hilarious. Do I recommend it? If you like train wrecks, or like one of those like what? Then maybe. I'm halfway through it. I swear you got sick because you were all watching football or whatever it was. Is it gonna be in book? No. Oh, I've watched that video. It's a hilarious video. It is hilarious video. I still want to read the book club. Like, I still want to get a book club going. There's so many things I want to do, and I feel like I have like little to no time to do. But I need to just schedule my life out at this point and then just follow the schedule, because there's so much I want to do and I just can't. But yeah, the book is, yeah, just, yeah. And apparently it has like, people are like making different meanings out of the book. Like, it's weird. Like, it's so weird. But yeah. So I started reading that. So we'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. Yeah. Storytime stream. I really wish that I could do like storytime streams. Like, I think that would be great to sit and like actually read a book with people. The only problem with that is I'd have to find books that are or like classics. So like I watched Dodger read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And so like I would only be able to like read stuff that was outside of the copyright stuff. Get a fireplace going. So like I have this screen, so I could like make like a fireplacey type screen, and we could sit and read books. Thank you. But yeah, it would have to be something that's like out of copyright. You said she usually does political stuff. I thought, oh shit, Sean had, yeah, would be good. I'd probably fall asleep though, and that's fine. Like, I figure a lot of people would. But it would be nice. I also wanted to do ASMR at one point. Like, there's just so many things that I want to do, and I just, no frickin' time. No frickin' time. Okay. But we'd have to find something that is like out of copyright. So you could read some Shakespeare. Oh my god. I'd have to remember how to read Shakespeare, because it has a tempo. And so you have to like keep with the tempo when you read. Because I did theater in high school. And so being able to read Shakespeare is a feat. It is a feat. There's also I don't know if people have seen it, Star Wars Shakespeare. It was like the books, they're Star Wars books for episode 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. So A New Hope on. Oh my god. Oh no. Well, cow's home early. But it's funny because it's Star Wars Shakespeare. I wanted to read that at one point. But there's like a bunch of books that I would want to read, but I like copyright. So I'll have to figure out like old books that I could read. I want to do a reading time, a story time. I want to do ASMR, and do those as like YouTube videos. So like I'd have to like record it and post it because I don't want to do an entire stream for it. You're not allowed to read them. I didn't know that. So yeah, because if I'm monetizing my stuff, if I did story time and it was like a new book, like they could get me for like copyright. Can't you change the names or something? Not really. So yeah. But there is an entire, I think it's called public domain books. I think that's the word I was looking for. So there is like a bunch of stuff that we could read. I would just have to find something that I can sit through. Imagine us sitting here reading Moby Dick. I've done that once in my life. That was not a great book. Actually, it was a good book, but bad to read for like a kid. It was just long, dry. Hello. Everyone says happy belated birthday. They were wondering where the birthday boy was at, so yeah. But yeah, so happy cow day for yesterday. Yep. Happy election day today. Interesting. Is it local election? Gotcha. I got excited for 2 seconds being like presidential election. No. But yes, you have all the birthday wishes. I know someone that read The Hobbit on stream and the audio was all censored on the VOD. Yeah. So like you could either censor the audio or I think what was it? There was another way that you could do stuff like that, like just or audio distortion or something, or you could play music. I saw someone else doing that as well. But yeah, we could find some public domain books. Read it backwards. That would be hilarious. That still counts though. 2024, 2028 for that one. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately. But unfortunately. Let's see. Public domain book. Let's see. We got Dracula, Bram Stoker. The Picture of Dorian Gray. That one actually would be a good read. Pride and Prejudice. The Time Machine. That would also be a good read. Treasure Island. Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. A Christmas Carol. Mr. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
So you books and you read one page from each, and then flip, and then one page from each and flip.
What? That would be so monotonous. Get 5 books and just read each one.
Page 1 from the first book, 2 from the second book, 3 from the first.
Oh, I see.
You have a disjointed mishmash story.
Oh, that would be fun. Some Edgar Allan Poe readings I could listen to you reading The Raven. Yep. Said The Raven nevermore. Moby Dick or The Whale. Yeah. A Tale of Two Cities, Don Quixote, Oliver Twist. War of the Worlds. So anything H.G. Wells. We could do The Invisible Man. The Great Gatsby. The Odyssey. I think I did a book report on that at one point. The Scarlet Letter. Hamlet. Thousand Leagues Under the Sea. We could do Captain Nemo. That's true. So yeah, we have a decent selection of books that we could go through. We could read Dracula, Frankenstein, Anne of Grey Gables. We could read The Art of War. Terrible. Do it. Have us read The Art of War. Oh my god. Oh wow, you can actually like download it for free in several different places. Okie dokie. Is it by Sun Tzu? Or Xunzi? I don't know how to pronounce it. Sun Tzu. Oh, okay. This one, I guess, is the wrong thing. Because it says Sunzi. So I don't think that's the right one. Art of War is extremely dry though. Yeah, I have definitely heard that. Chapter 1 Introduction. This looks so different than what I remember. Maybe save it for if you ever start playing a PvP-based MMO. Yeah. It's an interest, but so dry. Yeah. The moral law causes the people to be in complete accord with their ruler, so that they will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by any danger. Dude, imagine me sitting here reading Art of War. I am horrible at pronouncing things as it is. Imagine going through some of the words in this, like looking at some of the Chinese characters is hilarious. Okay. Welp. Move. Hello, how are you? What if you and Shocter take turns reading it? Oh my god. That would be hilarious. I'm doing well. I am doing well. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today though. So life was kind of chaotic start. But we are gonna have to start heading out. I've only drank water today. I didn't get to open my soda. No soda for me. Water. And Mad Dog's not even here to tell me to hydrate. Guest stream, I'll read it and you can nap. Should be fairly easy to fall asleep to the Art of War. I mean, Pat, if we want to do a story time stream and you can just sit and read Art of War. I think actually reading Nemo would be good. Because I like those stories. There was a TV show. A new TV show, wasn't it? You watched it. How was it?
It was campy.
It was campy.
It was kind of campy. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like.
Oh, I remember you talking about the ship and how.
Yeah, they fixed some of the design elements, but yeah, it just felt campy.
Hmm.
It was one of those things where they're trying too hard and certain characters are too tropey.
Oh, yeah. We could also read. I like the story of Dorian Gray, so we could read that one too.
Who broke it? I'm not mad. I just want to know.
I did.
Yep. Yep. I'm just like trying to finish my water. Okay. Who do we has? We are going to have to find someone that I can raid and run. So who do we has? Ooh, who is this? I'd do it. Can't promise I'd be entertaining to listen to, though. I don't know. We could do it as, like, a late night stream at some point. Just have you sit there reading. Okay. Is she actually here? It looks like she's actually here. Nice. Okay. So, Ravy is here. So we can go raid Ravy. But yeah. Hopefully I can actually like wake up on time tomorrow. Hopefully. I was trying to think. We'll probably end up playing more BitCraft. At least to start with. And then we might see about changing like halfway through to some Fellowship quick plays or something like that. Something that's like chill. Don't want to go too try hard. I guess it depends on who we have though. I just want the holiday skins for things, and I'll have to learn how to play some of the new characters. So yeah. We hopefully we'll be on time tomorrow. We'll see. I know this was, as the title says, a short and sweet stream, but it is good to be back and see everyone and to hang out at least for a little bit. I need to stop clicking on berries because I'm going to be distracted just clicking berry after berry after berry. Just leave it. Berry time. It always happens. This is one reason why I don't mind foraging. Because I'll just keep going over and over and over and just like constantly distracted by, oh hey, new one. Oh hey, that was it, like piece of candy. Hey, a piece of candy. But yeah. Peanut butter berry time. Peanut butter berry time. With a baseball bat. But we should be, hopefully, knock on wood, feeling a lot better this week. Like I said, we will not have BitCast, so we'll be not this Friday, next Friday, once I get that confirmed, because I still have to do all that. I still have like 5 other things that I have to get figured out as well. It is great to see everyone, so thank you. I am thankfully feeling better, so good. Very good. But it is time for me to head out. We are going to go ahead and start this raid. That way I have no excuse. Thank you everyone for hanging out for the short stream. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with more BitCraft and trying to get stuff figured out. And maybe I can tell you more about the books, because I don't know if I'm going to be up all night reading it again, but we'll see. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Again, I hope, fingers crossed, I can wake up on time, but I know you could be anywhere else, and thank you very much for spending your time with me today. Have a good night. I'm going to click the raid now.